he say something bad?
He said something super bad.
Super bad. What, shame?
Oh,
Shame.
Shame. Shame.
Yeah,
Shame.
oh God, I've never heard that
Hashtag
before.
shame, Shane.
Oh,
Shame.
Shane on you. Oh, I've never heard that
Hashtag
before. Wow.
Shane on
Wow.
you, Shane.
That's a good one.
They thought this was
A
original.
low
Yeah,
down,
I've never heard that
dirty
before.
Shane. Yeah, he's a low down, dirty Shane. Hashtag that.
Yeah, hash all of that.
Hash all that tag.
I stepped in some Shane the other day. It was horrible.
It's still on my boot.
Don't forget to wipe your Daniel when you're done in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a bump on my heat wheel. I don't know what it is.
Hey. Daniel is definitely on a toilet right now, fully dilated.
Yeah. He's full on gape. Bro.
And that's how
Full
we're
gape.
starting the week. Fully dilated.
Full gape. It's just to start off your week.
Because as you see, one of us isn't here. You know, he's...
Well, I mean, it is throwback week, and this is a true throwback because if y'all remember at the very beginning, Daniel was never here.
'Tis the season for Daniel to not be here.
Exactly.
I heard about those days.
Yep. He's going to be popping up throughout the week. It's going to be fucking hilarious.
Yep.
He's not doing any popping up except to go run to the bathroom, apparently.
Yeah. He's going to do his segment from the toilet.
He's a deep sea
God.
diver. He's
So
got
make
the
sure-
Shark Boy going on.
Make sure when his is posted, you comment the fuck out of that shit and
Yep.
find out the real story of what's going down.
Yeah. Definitely
Here
ask
we
him
go.
about that torn labia.
Here we go. When the beer of the week gets posted for this week, if he decides to fucking do a remote segment, the first 10 people to drop 2 shit emojis in the comments on that video, I will personally make sure that you receive 2 AXE vinyl stickers.
There you go. Drop those shit emojis.
Drop those shit emojis
Drop
on the
them
beer of the
deuces.
week in the comments.
Drop them double deuces.
Absolutely.
Double deuces to get you stickers. There
And
you
just
go.
in case he doesn't, we had to go with the OG throwback,
Ronye
Ronye's.
West.
Yep.
Yes.
It's always, you know,
Shout out to the plug.
But
you
this
could go with
is-
a PBR or
This
something
is
like that,
not
but why?
the beer of the week.
Why would you want to do that?
No, this
is not-
this
this
isn't
is
the
not
beer
the
of the
beer.
week, but we can't do this podcast without doing beers.
This is
Without
a beer
drinking.
for every week.
This is
This
beer.
is literally a beer
beer
for
of the
every
day.
week.
Beer
Every
time
day,
is
anytime.
Anytime.
Yes, anytime is drinking time.
Mm-hmm.
And to that, we salute you
Yeah.
for stopping by
Prost.
and for your 182 subscribers now.
83, sir.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Look at that. It just
Put
went
some
up.
love on that extra
It went up one
subscriber.
more while we were sitting here, just like that. That's how plugged in he is. Like he gets the notifications right away. We got one more.
I can feel it going up. Ting, ting, ting. By the time you're done with this, we're going to have like 85, 185.
Yep. That whole little shout out is going to be completely obsolete. We're going to have way more subscribers by the time this airs.
Look, we're out of date like faster than computer parts. Cool thing. Next week, I think we're going to Japan.
That's right. That's right. Japan is
So
Oh.
watch out
I'm
for
gonna
what the
have- I'm
fuck.
going to have to smoke like 5 powwows and be like, ding, 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 ding,
Ding, ding, ding, ding,
ding. That's probably China, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's one of those. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. It's
It's-
a bad time joke. I'm
It's
sorry.
cool, but some of our fans are into that kind of shit. So that's our target demographic is
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
those people.
Shout out to Jesse at Comics
Yeah,
Together.
you people. That's what I'm talking about. You people.
You can't
You
say
people.
you people.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you
I just
can't.
did. I just did. That's our target demographic.
We're sorry now, Jesse.
Those
We're
You
sorry.
people out there.
those people, Joe Bang and Steve Smith, they know who I'm talking
you
about.
people as in the viewers. Okay, so you got to clarify, man.
What other people does he think I was talking
I
about?
thought you meant like you people, like
I didn't go,
degradingly,
you
like,
people, like that.
I quit. I'm done.
Oh yeah, you
I
just
didn't
wanna
wa-
go,
I
you just
didn't-
want to go home and collect unemployment. Huh?
No, I didn't
Coming
want to
from the
ruin
guy that was
anybody's
like,
segment this
ding,
week. Damn
ding,
it!
ding, 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 ding. Like he's running a rickshaw or something.
I'm gonna have to Google and see what I'm allowed to say to not be canceled.
We find out when it gets posted and it says age restricted,
Yeah,
Right.
Exactly.
or this episode cannot even be aired.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna be quiet.
If
I'm too
you're
pale for
if
these
you're
comments.
watching this, then that means we're all good. So there you go.
Unless we've posted this on a Patreon or something at a later date.
We'd have to have a Patreon to post on Patreon.
Well, I think we might have to eventually get that route because.
We'd have to then convince people to pay for it.
But if we have good and we are entertaining enough.
If people start paying for it, I'll start taking clothes off.
No, see, the problem is we are definitely entertaining enough.
I'll give you money.
It's just
to put
not
your clothes
enough
back
people
on.
know that we're entertaining enough.
Yeah.
That is.
And that's
So
why we
get out
need your
there,
help.
subscribe, like, and share.
Yep. Support is free.
My guy, look at that, doing work.
Don't forget to hit that notification bell.
Yeah, so that way you know whenever we say just crazy shit.
And tune into this awesome segment every week, the Chop Block, where we have not talked about football yet.
And don't forget to comment because we can comment back.
Yeah.
But yeah, the real reason we're here is to recap last week's football, week 8 of the NFL.
Woo.
There are no undefeated teams. There's still one winless team.
Yeah.
And this week was literally the week of kickers and backup quarterbacks.
Yeah.
But
Which are basically just kickers.
before we jump into the good stuff, let's get the bad stuff out of the way. If you have Henry Ruggs III on your as a wide receiver for your team, you should
You should go ahead and dead that.
Yes. Oh,
That was awesome.
Dang, bro.
That
You think
fire.
because he's not on fire anymore. He's no longer.
I hope the car wasn't on fire.
I mean,
Oh no, he's sitting in the hot seat though.
No, the car that he hit was on fire, and that's how the person died.
Oh, shit.
That's why they
So
pulled that.
they're not going to let him play next week?
No.
Yeah.
Come on, can't we just revisit this after the season's over?
That's a little
you already
fast.
killed the coach.
I mean, Gruden's
Damn.
probably picking up the phone. Come on, you can get me back in. He did way worse than I did.
Come on, Gruden, jump on that bomb. Say, I did it. I was the driver. Ruggs was in the back seat. It wasn't him.
It is
You're
Vegas.
already canceled, bro.
It is Vegas. Wow.
Come on,
So-
take one for the team, Gruden.
All jokes
See, I
aside,
bet y'all are wishing I did another one of those, little song jokes, but nope.
all jokes aside, he
Dead people.
allegedly was under the influence at 6:30 in the morning and slammed into the back of somebody's Toyota RAV4 in his Corvette at a high speed, and the person that was in the RAV4 didn't survive.
How the fuck?
What? Yeah, that seems
It caught
How
on
the
fire.
fuck?
highly suspect.
That's crazy.
I think we
That's a
need to.
way
I
bigger
think we
deal.
need to talk to
rear end
Toyota.
somebody in a
Yeah.
truck and they die. That's
Oh,
fucking
you know
nuts.
what?
No,
You know
RAV4 is
what?
those
That's
little,
American made
No,
versus
Oh,
no.
those little.
Actually, that actually is not even trying to make a joke, but it's a throwback to the fucking. There was a thing about Jeep. The way the Jeeps are designed, the same way the RAV4s are designed, the gas tank is mounted in the back.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
because the ass is lifted up, if you
Okay.
hit in a low-sitting vehicle such as a Corvette at a high enough speed, you will basically just hit the gas tank, and that's it.
And it ruptures it.
So that's
Crazy.
fucked up. That's a fucked up way to go. Condolences to the victim and their family. That's
Absolutely. All
never
jokes
fuck it.
aside.
Yeah, all jokes aside, that's never cool. So shout out to y'all.
And if you're that fucked up, it's 6:30 in the morning.
Don't fucking drink and drive, bro.
Right?
Come on.
No matter
Nope.
what. If I had that kind of money, I would never drive, sober, drunk, or anything. I would have a personal chauffeur.
It's called Uber, motherfucker.
I've heard the NFL itself offers
Right? Like, I mean,
limos. Like,
Not
you
even-
you never have to
never.
drive. Like,
He's
we
still
won't
under. He
drive
was still
you.
under his rookie contract. So yeah, you had options wherever you were at. I'm sure you didn't have to leave.
Out driving like an asshole. So yeah.
It is Vegas.
Yeah, don't do that either. Don't drive like a dick.
They say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. This isn't staying in Vegas. So
No.
Yeah, apparently Ruggs isn't either.
Yeah.
no, he's staying in Vegas for a
jail.
long period of time.
He's staying in fucking prison. So
Jokes are back. Sorry.
Whoops.
sitting on the sidelines.
Since jokes are back, let's get back into Week 8's action.
Yeah.
Thursday we started off Green Bay at Arizona,
Woo!
which was a
Disappointing game.
great game. Yeah, it was disappointing because you weren't the only one disappointed. All of the Arizona fans
Yeah.
and most of the team was disappointed when A.J. Green wasn't even paying attention and let a ball hit him in the back of the head and get picked off in the end zone.
bonehead ass play.
That's what I'm saying.
You cost me, 7.5 points right there, and you cost your team the undefeated season. So
And you cost me the fucking win in the group chat.
Hashtag
fucking football
Shane
picks
on
for the
you.
week.
Shame on you.
Shame on you.
Shane on you.
Oh, snap.
a bigger thing that on that last play, Kyler Murray sprained his ankle.
Take that, Daniel, you son of a bitch, for stealing my draft pick.
So going into next week, you know,
Damn, Daniel.
Yeah.
Damn, Daniel.
that's a 1 to 3 week injury. They're playing. I don't remember who they're playing. Oh, what? I
I'm
don't.
playing somebody. I picked Arizona to win, though. I don't remember. who
Oh,
they're
San
playing.
Francisco.
Yep. There you go.
I picked San Francisco as well because if
picking
Kyler
them.
Murray can't run around,
Yeah, I'm going to have to switch my pick now. So, Rob, you hear it here. I'm switching my pick as of right now. San Francisco for the win.
Sunday.
moving on into Sunday morning's games.
Sunday.
Carolina literally stomped on Matty Ice's hand, and they ended up beating Atlanta. Didn't really care. It was a battle of field goals.
Yep.
6 field goals from both teams.
Yep.
Moving on, he had Tennessee and Indy with a overtime game. The big news from that was so it went to overtime because Tennessee picked off Carson Wentz on the 2-yard line. Guy just pretty much fell down into the end zone, tied the game. They went to overtime. Derrick Henry, of course, the leading rusher for the NFL, is probably out for the rest of the season with sounds like a
definitely.
broken foot.
Oh, well, son of a bitch. All right, Rob, I'm switching my other pick. Whoever is playing Tennessee, I'm picking that team, not Tennessee.
But they went out and got Adrian Peterson.
Off of
Okay.
where?
Which is-
Okay. When he's not.
He wasn't off the
beating
waiver
shit out
wire.
of his
He was,
kids.
he was literally sitting on the couch. That's where they got him
Oh,
from.
okay.
He was sitting on the couch yelling at his kids.
He wasn't knee deep in an orphanage slapping the shit out of children.
I was just gonna say no. He had his belt in hand. He was
you to
in-
catch the
Don't
balls
make
in
me
your
come
mouth.
over there.
Adrian Peterson is opening a fucking daycare center in fucking
Yeah.
Cypress, Texas.
He's like, at any moment that phone's gonna ring, and I'll whoop it. Wait, the phone's actually ringing? Like, what?
Well,
The
you avoid a
Titans?
whooping.
Well, damn. I mean, at this point, just go get Bo Jackson while you're at it. I mean, shit.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Bo's got way fresher knees than fucking Adrian Peterson.
Throwback week. You want to talk about how Bo Jackson ran over Bosworth since you're wearing Bosworth colors?
No, that was great. You know,
I just had to say
The
that.
death of the Boz. Fuck
dude,
Ryan Bosworth.
he was
That
dead before he got
garbage-ass
drafted. Like,
Yeah,
that guy-
fuck Ryan Bosworth.
but the guy puts out some pretty good movies. So,
A good movie.
oh, there's like 2 or 3.
Oh, I only saw one.
But yeah, Bo Jackson puts out a great video game. You know, so.
Bo Jackson
Tecmo
is a
Bowl.
video game. Bo Jackson is the video game. Okay. Bo
And he
knows
does
games.
some great commercials for Kias. And speaking of who should do commercials for Kia, the Miami Dolphins, because you guys need to do something because Buffalo completely destroyed them.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of expected though.
Cincinnati, you thought they were a 10-point favorite playing at the Jets, and this backup quarterback, I don't even remember his name, threw for 405 yards on him and 3 touchdowns.
Son of a bitch.
And so yeah, Cincinnati, Joe Burrow, you lost to some backup quarterback.
Hey, he put up the fantasy points, so that's all I give a fuck about.
Cleveland and Pittsburgh.
Don't nobody care.
No, nobody cares. I mean, Pittsburgh's kicker got injured. So they were going for 2-point
Bitch.
conversions, and like it was 15-10. Horrible game. Speaking of another horrible game, was Detroit, which is still not won a game, was playing Philly 44-6.
Jesus. This is a natural ass whooping right there.
There was nothing that Detroit could do right. Kind of like it's basically the story of the city. I mean, like
it's
we made
Detroit in a
cars, we
nutshell.
made America, and then all of a sudden you
And
just
they
fucked
made
it all
Kid
up.
Rock, and now look at you.
He's the only one going halfway strong.
And look what you did to Violent J.
Oh God, don't start.
Jaguars, Panthers. Nobody can do anything right this week.
Nope.
The Rams played Houston.
Don't nobody care.
They were up 38-0, ended up 38-22,
Yeah, I saw that shit.
which
Well, that's what happens when you rest all the starters at the end because the game's over.
yes, and well, we'll get to that in a second with what's happening with the Rams, and then you had San Francisco, Chicago. Big fourth quarter, they just scored a bunch of fucking points, and San Francisco ended up winning.
This
Chicago
NFL
had a
season
point.
is mid as fuck, as the kids would say. Mid as fuck.
The Chargers were heavily favored to beat New England, and I don't understand what happened, but there was a pick six that ended up sealing the deal. New England won.
Works for me. Raiders are still on top.
Leads us to the Jacksonville versus Seattle. Seattle breaks their 3-game losing streak.
I
Geno
would fucking hope so.
Smith set the league record for the season with 14 straight completions to start a game.
It was
Nice.
against the fucking Jets.
They did have a kickoff return as well. Way to go, Travis Homer.
Or, excuse me, the Jags.
Homer. He said Homer.
I said, I
Well,
said
that's
the
his
Jets,
name.
The Jags, same shit.
I mean, I usually call him Homier, just to give him like this
Deerte.
Travassier Homier instead of Travis Homer.
All right. Like it.
I like that too.
Tom Brady threw 4 more touchdowns, and then
Not surprised.
Of course
And
he
then-
fucking did. That
but then he
fucking
threw a
guy.
pick 6 to seal the deal, and New Orleans pulled out the victory.
Oh, yeah, that's
But
right.
they did lose Jamison Winston. And so
Jesus.
you have Taysom Hill, who's a tight end already signed as a quarterback. So what do? Trevor Simeon.
Yeah, because did you see Taysom Hill play?
I've seen
He's a
Taysom
gimmick
Hill
player.
play a lot.
Okay, yeah, Taysom Hill ain't nothing special. Go out and get somebody else.
No, he's run.
Is anybody having a good fucking season this year?
I don't.
After this week, is anybody having a good fucking season? Because it sounds horrible.
I mean, Raiders
I
are
This
still
is,
number
this
one
is
in the division.
depressing as
Hold up.
fuck.
Well, speaking about horrible. Okay, go.
I actually have a prediction that within the next 2 weeks, everything's going to change massively. I really feel
I
like
would fucking hope
everybody's hit a
so.
point, dude. The Hawks have just hit a point.
The trade
I
deadline
feel
was yesterday. Which
Like
we're
they're
about
going to come
get
back
to.
and they're going to have Russell and Geno switching, like because
Why would you?
Geno's really proved himself in this last game.
He doesn't
he
have a
ain't no
fucking
Russell.
I know.
choice. If you don't play good, you are out of a job,
But
sir.
that's my point, dude.
Geno
is-
opens up the middle of the field,
That's
which
right.
Russell can't see.
Exactly.
Russell throws chunk
Exactly.
plays. He's a highlight thrower.
And then,
Yeah.
yeah, bro.
Which
Which
It-
is the whole reason why you signed him in the first place.
Russ needs to
Yeah,
learn how
but
to
his
play on
strengths
stilts.
are also his
a
weaknesses.
scrimmage runner.
He can't
too,
do a 98-yard
right.
drive.
Like
16 play 98-yard drive. He's 4 plays or
You know,
2
you know,
play.
you know who can? Who's overcoming all those same obstacles? Kyler fucking Murray.
But so
I thought you were gonna say Patrick Mahomes, and I was
No,
like,
that's
Kyler
what I'm
Murray's
saying.
like 4'7" and out
Is-
here doing the same shit.
he's just a little
I
guy.
feel like
yeah.
everybody's like restructuring the way they do things because there's a lot of teams that didn't see themselves being at this point this far into the season. Like
I really hope that you guys love Geno Smith that much because he's going to be your only
Benched
fucking
after
option
next
next
week.
season because Russell Wilson is going to be the fuck out of Seattle.
We'll see.
I'm glad, man. Like,
Hey,
He fucking
we have
hates
no
he holds up
picks,
so much
man,
money, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
That's
like,
why he wants to leave.
That's why I want him to
You
leave
can't-
is because of
you-
his money.
You can't
But
put a team around him because he's got all the money.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when you're the star quarterback and you get paid.
But he's only a star quarterback because we had the best defense in the NFL.
Yeah.
He only made those records because of that defense. But
Take
we
that
could
up
do
with
a
your
whole
owner.
nother show on
Take it
that.
up with your owner.
But speaking about restructuring,
Yes.
that leads us to Denver.
Yep,
Denver actually pulled off the win against Washington.
which was surprising as fuck.
Yep. But
Washington
unfortunately,
is trash.
they sent their franchise linebacker, defensive end, Von Miller, out the door to
Oh, really?
the fucking Rams.
Yep.
And I don't understand where the Rams are coming up with all this money for for
Donald.
Donald. They got Jalen Ramsey. Now they got Von Miller.
That's-
I know they're not paying Matthew Stafford
That's
that
lots
much.
of,
that was
that's
awesome.
lots
Yeah, I
of
was gonna
low-end
say, you
contracts
didn't-
on the
You
low
don't
end.
spend
bro.
any money on the fucking quarterback. You don't spend any money on the fucking run game.
That was already a scary defense, and then you add Von Miller to it. Like
Yeah.
Von Miller's only got probably a couple more years left.
He's
before-
probably got one more year
I think
left.
Sam Bradford paid them to get him out of Detroit. Like just here's $10 and like some Disney passes. Just get me the fuck out of here. Oh, what? Jared Goff? Okay, yeah, I'll take it.
come.
Right.
Jared Goff just woke up and he was like, "How the fuck did I end up in Denver? Where am I?"
What?
They just drugged him.
All right. Jared Goff got date raped and traded. It's fucked up.
Real interesting fact about Denver, real quick. You can actually cross the center of the street. They have crosswalks that go directly through the center of the street, the intersections.
That's a great segue because you know who else has that?
Huh.
Where we're going next week, Japan.
Woohoo!
You can cross in the middle of the street.
That's right.
Just not when cars are going. Just, FYI.
Yeah.
Dallas pulled off a victory against Minnesota without Dak Prescott, with another backup quarterback, Cooper Rush.
Yeah, I've heard of that guy.
Never heard of him.
I was expecting you to say who?
Yeah.
I've heard his name. I ain't never seen
I heard
him
his
play.
name last night.
You got something you want to tell us, bro?
No, I don't. Sorry.
Daniel's going to tell us about it.
He's got a Dak in him.
No, he felt the rush.
Yeah. That's why Daniel couldn't go to work today.
Yeah, he got rushed all in his Cooper.
Or days ago.
He got Dacked.
He got dacked into Cooper, and he felt the rush.
It's a Dak in the box.
Love you, bro.
Oh shit!
We'll see you next week.
Absolutely.
Hopefully,
Hashtag Blues Brothers.
And then that leads us to the Monday night game.
Yep, yep.
The Giants, Kansas City. Whew, that was a kind of.
Chiefs won. That's
Yes.
all that really fucking matters.
That's what I've heard
And
all
so
day
the
on
five-
online.
The 5-year
I love it. I
undefeated
love
streak
it.
begins.
I love it because
The
that's
5-year
that's all I've heard
undefeated
online.
begins.
Is like a win is a win is a win.
A win is a win is a win is a win is a win. Damn
But
it.
I'm like,
it
you
was
guys
the
couldn't
ugliest
get into
win
the
I ever
end
saw.
zone and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
the first 4 games, you guys could find the end zone
Cool.
daylight.
So shout
all
out
day
to our
long.
friends over at Harris Sign Co. Make sure to hit them up. HarrisSignCo@gmail.com.
He'll make you an awesome shirt
Make you
that
an
says
awesome
the
sign
Chiefs
that
don't
says a
suck.
win is a win is a win is a win is a win.
Yeah. I'm
And
gonna
I need Harris Sign Co. to make us shirts that says the 5-year undefeated streak starts now.
No. Harris Steinko, you need to make queefs blow.
No, because then I'm going to be offended by that, and we're going to get that canceled.
Oh,
Yeah,
see?
so there you go. Shut that shit down.
You just witnessed the torn labia on camera.
That is definitely not a promo
that's
code
it.
for
on
Harris
my
Psycho.
segment, not on Bear of the Week or anything else, but on Chop Block Football.
Start the week off with a torn labia. Ain't that some shit?
Jesus, for fuck's sake!
Dropping bombs on this shit.
Is that an on-the-job sports injury?
Which one?
What's the recovery time on that?
A torn labia?
Torn labia.
I've never had it. So it's like,
Matthew Stafford out for 4 weeks with a torn labia.
See, now,
Mental
if
anguish.
Daniel was here, he would tell us because he's had it happen to him multiple times. I've witnessed.
just be like, I'll be back in 15
He's going to be out at least a week. We know that.
Yeah.
Woo!
Ah, son of a bitch.
And with that, we're gonna go into week 9. Like we're halfway done the football season.
Yep.
Oh, son of a bitch.
How fucking crazy is that?
Damn.
Brings
It's been a journey.
It has been a journey, and you guys should take a journey to the Hippie House in Tacoma, the premier glass emporium in all of Matter, not just the Northwest, not the U.S., all of Matter.
Yep.
They've got anything and everything you would need, like artwork, smoking utensils. He has a
fit
big,
every
huge
budget.
dog. Like he's a great conversationalist as well. Maybe
It's worth a visit.
Very
for
trying to
sure.
get him
Sweet
on the
vases,
show, but the
I've
guy's
heard.
so busy. Like trying to
He's
save
running
you
a
guys,
fucking empire.
trying to save you guys money by not hiring employees.
There you go.
It's the hard work.
Yeah.
Another guy that's hard at work with 0 employees, Harris Sign Co. at gmail.com. All of your vinyl needs. He does those by himself.
They call it artisanal.
Yeah, they're
It's
not
made by
handmade
hand.
because he has a machine, but it's
But he fucking works the machine with
yes,
his fucking hands.
That's he does all of that.
Yeah. It's
all your
handmade,
vinyls.
motherfucker.
Whatever you need.
What more do you want?
I mean, he might be able to do some throwback type shit.
Yeah. Back
He's
when the
always-
Seahawks were good.
He's well, no, they were never good. Like that's why we
Exactly.
jumped
That's
out.
why it wouldn't exist. That's why he wouldn't do it.
Like we were only good like 2 years in the AFC.
He's not
Like,
just
we
going to be
played
making
them,
fake stuff.
And
just
when
all
they had Jim
willy-nilly.
Plunkett,
Did you just really say this? This is the only podcast in the world you hear Jim Plunkett's fucking name mentioned.
Hey.
So Hashtag Jim Plunkett.
Yeah, that guy that had the one bar. I think he had the puncher helmet.
That guy is so happy right now. He's like, "Fuck yeah!
Hey,
Someone
right?
knows who I am."
He just fist pump hard as fuck. His wife's like, "What are you doing now?" He's like, "I'm still popping in these streets, motherfucker."
Only Native American to get into the Super Bowl.
Absolutely. Jim Plunkett, I've always known who
Make
you
sure
are.
your wife's
Raider
subscribed.
Nation, man.
Solid,
Raider
like-
Nation. Fuck the rest of these guys.
Not just because I'm a fan, but like I'm a fan of football, man. Like the guy was a
Absolutely.
great quarterback.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Another great place to go is Comics the Gathering. For I think they're still doing their Magic tournaments every other week.
As far as I know, yes.
Hopefully,
It's still a thing.
we didn't say Happy Halloween, but hopefully you guys went to their Halloween Comic Fest and got yourself. If you guys won something,
You stayed
tag
for
us
the
down
games.
below.
Yeah, you went for the comics, you stayed for the games, and hopefully you won a prize.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why Daniel's not here. He stayed for the games and
He never left.
he
It was
lost.
the Hunger
Maybe,
Games. Yeah, Hunger Games.
maybe he's in the parking lot and maybe he's gymming some plunkets.
He's
Yeah,
got some
absolutely.
dumpster games going
His
on.
manta,
Yeah,
he didn't roll enough for his manta.
Pop-up Squid Games. He fucking
Pop up
lost.
Squid
He'll,
Games.
he'll play games with your squid if you ask him nicely.
You guys aren't allowed to laugh at that joke.
Why? Because we
I've
don't
seen
know what
enough
it is.
memes.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
You haven't watched yet.
That's
Yeah,
great,
well, you don't know who
isn't it?
Jim
It
Plunkett
is.
is.
It's
so
some good
you can't
shit,
laugh
It
at
is,
that
man.
joke.
You really got to watch it. It was-
Episode 6, the Marvel
And don't forget,
game.
while you're at
Yeah.
Comics the
Oh.
Gathering, grab one of their shirts or a hoodie, wear it at some kind of convention, or I don't know, maybe eventually they'll get to
Wear it everywhere.
yeah,
It's
wear it
beautiful.
everywhere. Tag yourself everywhere, and maybe you'll get yourself 20% off your next time in there.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good deal.
That's a pretty sweet fucking deal. I like that. I like that idea.
So what another sweet deal is. Thanks for stopping by,
Peace.
and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.